Welcome back to Glory Supporters. We've arrived in Barnsley to see the Posh take on Barnsley. So, see where it goes today. We submitted our predictions in the last video, so let's see if they come true.
Let's have a look.
Let's go up the Posh.
We'll take a look at me now.
We're going to do it
Alan Phillips, 38, Theo Chapman, the referee tonight, Anthony Backhouse, and the assistants, Alex James and Richard White. On the mission tonight is Scott. And the Norman Limited Party, let's make some noise for the Reds tonight. Yes!
Hey up guys, half-time report from Oakwell. Both teams have had some pretty good chances so far. Both keepers have made some good saves. So we're just moving into a bit of a period where I reckon first goal wins, maybe. Posh are creating their own problems at the back. Trying to play out very good football, it's nice to see. Barnsley causing a couple of issues. They've got a very tricky winger, number 17 on the right, and good centre attacking mid, number 20. That look like they might do something, but other than that, it's been reasonably even. Any thoughts?
No, I think 4-2 prediction is a little bit optimistic based off what we've seen.
Yeah.
I think it will be a 1-0, 1-0. We might get our first score, so let's see what happens there.
Yeah, we might be going for a 1-0. Let's see. We'll hopefully catch some more footage and see how we get on. See you in a bit. Corner Peterborough. Joe Randall to take. Whips in. Shite. Well, there we have it, guys. Peterborough win 3-1 after going down 1-0. Absolute scenes. Not sure who really deserved it, but here we are, still Peterborough fans until the Northampton game. Thanks for coming with us. Here we are, guys, back at the car after our 3-1 win.
Come on,
up the Posh, beating Barnsley, deserved 3-1. After going 1-0 down, couple of nice goals from us.
I think we deserve to win. I think the first half was pretty average both sides, but I think once we got the first goal, the equaliser, we were the only team that were going to win it. I think
Barnsley got very leggy.
Yeah,
that's what I would say.
They did.
Very leggy.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks for coming with us.
All right, guys. So I just want to check in from last night. What a game! That was our first Glory Supporters away day and our first Glory Supporters home day. So Barnsley is about an hour or so away from where we live. We were able to get tickets in the away stand, only 23 quid as well. So we figured, why not, after work, go down, support the Posh. And what an experience it was. I'd been to Barnsley before, when I'd seen Newcastle play a few years ago in the Championship. So I knew what I was expecting with the stadium, but it's a lovely stadium. The pitch was immaculate. Curious to see how that will be by the end of the season. But yeah, it was great. The first half, 0-0. Peterborough were trying to play good football, passing it out from the back. Their keeper was a little shaky. There were a few instances where he almost just passed it directly to the Barnsley midfield or strikers. Got away with it. And then in the second half, things opened up a little bit. Barnsley had a goal disallowed for a foul on the keeper. And then a few minutes later, the keeper made a mistake. He spilled it, and I think they kicked it into the Peterborough net. But then from there, Peterborough kind of woke up. They had to play a bit more, so they were a little bit more attacking. And as soon as they got the equaliser, it was never really in doubt. They just pushed on. and got a well-deserved win. So it's really exciting that we've seen Peterborough go from basically the start of the season through till now. That's a 4-game win streak. They play Northampton at the weekend, so looking forward to see where that one goes. I had a look at Northampton's results recently. They got their first point last night with a 98th minute equaliser. They lost the previous 2 games and they're also out of the cup. So I would say it's pretty much going to be an upset if Northampton beat Peterborough at the weekend. So we will see. We will see what happens. I'm getting quite attached to Peterborough here. I want to see where it goes. Obviously, I want to move around the clubs, but it's nice. The fans were great last night. It seemed quite like a family-oriented club. We were expecting, well, we weren't sure what to expect. We thought it could have been a little bit rowdy, but we saw all of 2 police officers, and we were walking around fine with the Barnsley fans to and from the game. It seemed really wholesome. So yeah, really enjoying it so far. Big fan of Peterborough. I'm really excited to see how far they go. I'm going against my prediction in the video before. I do think Peterborough will win it, maybe quite convincingly. So I'm going for 3-0 for the weekend. And we'll check in next week with an update on how things are going. Thanks again for watching. Really appreciate all the feedback we've got so far. Love it if you could comment on the videos, see what you want to see. Hopefully we can get to a few more games as the season goes on. In an ideal world, we want to get to as many as possible, but obviously that's not always possible. So yeah, thank you very much. Like, comment, share and subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Up the posh.